Hyundai Xcent, and I'm going to run down all the latest details and all the new changes that are coming up that are here in this new Xcent. First, let's get the prices and the specifications out of the way. So the starting price for the petrol variant is 5.38 lakh and it goes up to 7.52 lakh. Petrol automatic is priced at 7.1 lakh. The diesel starts at 6.28 lakh and goes all the way up to 8.42 lakh. All these prices are ex-showroom Delhi. The petrol engine is the same as the one before, that it's a 1.2 liter 4-cylinder engine and with a 5-speed manual transmission and a 4-speed automatic. The diesel is a new one that we first saw in the Grand i10, and it's a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder engine with a little bit more power than before. It's 75 PS and 190 Newton meters of torque. Petrol engine is the same. It makes same 83 PS of power and 114 Newton meters of torque. The automatic is still the same 4-speed unit. It's getting a bit old right now, and a 4-speed unit at this price point seems a little bit way too old, and the technology is also quite old. It uses a torque converter compared to the competitors which are moving on to either dual clutch CVTs or automated manual, which is as frugal as it is affordable. Now let's get into the changes. In the front you see that the grille is now stretched out with horizontal chrome slats. It makes the car look a little wider. The fog lamps too are a bit wider now compared to the Grand i10, which has round reflectors in the rear and round elements in the front. And the other thing that makes the car look a bit wider now are these stretched out tail lamps. They stretch all on the top of the boot lid now, so it gives a more premium appeal, and along with this chrome strip that connects both of these tail lamps end to end. Alloy wheels are also new on the outside, and being Hyundai, we can count on some really beautiful looking diamond cut alloy wheels. Now let's hop inside and see what's new here. So the instrument console in the center looks exactly the same as before. It's this particular car is a petrol has a petrol engine, but the biggest change that we are seeing here is with the infotainment system. It's the new 7-inch touchscreen unit with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the same infotainment system we also saw in the new Grand i10 that came back couple months back. There is climate control right underneath, and all the steering mounted controls with the voice command system. This particular button right here, that's the voice command system. Gearbox is the same 5-speed unit. There's a cooled glove box right here, fairly spacious as well. Oh yeah, fuel efficiency, a very important point that I missed. Fuel efficiency stands at 20.1 kilometers per liter for the petrol manual transmission, 25.4 kilometers per liter for the diesel with manual transmission, and 17.4 kilometers per liter for the petrol with automatic. And pricing, it ranges from 5.38 lakh to 8.42 lakh. All prices are ex-showroom Delhi. Push button start and keyless entry are still there as before. Now let me step into the back, and the front seat is set to my own personal height, and I'm 6'2", so still my knees are not brushing up against the front seat, and that's a good thing. In a sub 4 meter compact car like this, it's really big achievement, and not being charged so high for space. And rear AC vents as usual, and a pull-out center armrest, very important. Now with cup holders as well. The older i10 and the older Grand i10 and the older Xcent will also continue to be in production with this new car, but they will be catering to the taxi segment, while these new designs will serve the private owners. So it keeps that differentiation between the private and commercial segment, so anyone buying the new Xcent will not be seeing this Xcent with yellow number plates anytime soon. The same car will also be exported to other Latin American and Asian countries, and African as well. Yes, the roof part, of course. Rajat, here's the shark fin antenna, another new feature for this car. From an aesthetic point of view, of course. Alright, I'll open up the boot, and Sunny. Here's the boot. It's at 407 liters, fairly spacious, but these hinges, I think after looking at the Tata Tigor, these hinges start to look like some dated way to connect the boot lid, because this thing is going to intrude into your luggage compartment when you're stuffing big suitcases in here. And also another thing is the cladding at the top. There is nothing in top there. The Tata Tigor, which is priced much lower than this, comes with that extra feature. The Tigor also has a hydraulic strut mechanism, which does not intrude into the interiors of the car, interiors of this rear boot area. So it makes it actually more usable. I'll do a quick walk around and close-ups of a few body parts as well. Here are the alloys, diamond cut, petal shaped, but different from what we saw on the new Grand i10. And then there's the front. The car will also come with 2 years and unlimited kilometer warranty, so that's good to know. And these are 15 inches. These are 175 section wide tires, similar to what you get in the Ford Aspire. It'll be very interesting to see how this car fares against the upcoming Maruti Suzuki Swift Desire. We have news that dealers have started taking booking amounts for the car and for the upcoming Desire as well, and it's coming within the next few weeks. This particular car it's launched, and you can book it right now. Delivery will depend upon the production and demand. But they have started, yes. Abhishek, unfortunately this car is for now limited to private owners only, because the older Xcent and the older Grand i10 will serve the commercial fleet. It'll allow them to segregate the private and the commercial segment. Pricing, like I said, it ranges from 5.38 lakh ex-showroom Delhi to 8.42 lakh. Are there any other questions you would like me to answer? Yes, it has dual airbags, and unfortunately, their earlier Xcent used to come with driver airbag and ABS as standard equipment. The new Xcent ditches the ABS in favor of the passenger airbag. So there will be dual airbags on all variants, but ABS will only be available on SX and SXO variant. Yes, daytime running lights. Those are right next to the fog lamp housing, right here. And Srikanth, Xcent may not be selling as hot as the Maruti's Desire, but it certainly isn't very slow selling either. Despite showing its age, it was quite an old model, and still it was selling 3,000 to 4,000 units. And with this new model, Hyundai management is expecting a sale figure of up to around 5,000 units a month. Nowhere close to Desire's 18,000 number, but pretty good. Yes, the diesel variant starts at 6.28 lakh and goes up to 8.42 lakh, all Delhi prices ex-showroom. Alright, I'll step inside, show you the interiors, dash, and then say goodbye. Here's the new 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Rest of the details remain the same inside. The fixed headrest still, but adjustable headrest for rear seats. Cup holders with armrest and a 407-liter boot at the back. So the car is going to see stiff competition in the coming days with the Swift Desire. And for all the details, you can